Hello, my name is Donald Jones, and I will be assisting you with steps 7, 8, and 9 in Chapter 3, Selecting a Topic and Identifying Literature for Review. Chapter 3, Steps 7, 8, and 9. Step 7. Identify the relevant databases in your field of study. Step 8. Familiarize yourself with the organization of the database. Step 9. Begin with a general descriptor, then limit the output. Step 7. Identify the relevant databases in your field of study. Each academic discipline has created their own distinct database that is made available for students to utilize. It is important that you determine what databases are specific to your field of study when first starting your search. You can do this by directly asking your library what databases are specific to your major. Furthermore, you can also ask your advisor or professor what databases are favored within your field of study. Governor State University's library website. Governor State University actually has a guide for students that are looking for a database specific to a major located on its website. Governor State University's library website. Step 7 example. Let's say you are a student at Governor State University studying addiction, and you are looking for a database specific to that field of study. First, you will go to the Governor State University homepage, which is located at www.govst.edu. Next, scroll down to Academics and then click on the link labeled Library to reach the library's page. When you have reached the library's page, find the section labeled University Library Research Resources, and then click the link labeled Research Guides. Once you are on the Research Guides page, find the section that is labeled LibGuides, Subject Area Research Guides for Academic Programs. After you find this, click on the link that is labeled Addiction Studies. After following these steps, you will be brought to a page with a list of databases. This list of databases will be relevant to addiction studies. Now, let's move on to step 8. Step 8. Familiarize yourself with the organization of the database. Every document, including journal articles, books, conference presentations, project reports, government documents, and so forth, can be located through a search on an online database and are linked to a page that gives you more information about that particular document you have found. On this page, information is organized in a set of categories. It is listed in different fields such as the article's title, author, source journal, publication date, abstract, and list of descriptors, just to name a few. You may narrow a search by manipulating one or more of these fields. Step 8 example. Let's say you search the ERIC database for drug addiction, and you find on the results page the journal article, Attitudes Towards Substance Addiction, a study of Turkish university students. Now, by clicking on the article, you'll be brought to a page that has an expanded description of the article, which is listed in different fields. A few of these fields are author, source, peer-reviewed, descriptors, identifiers, abstract, abstractor, and number of references. All of these fields are used to help organize information about the article. Now, let's move on to step 9. Step 9. Begin with a general descriptor, then limit the output. If you do not have previous knowledge of a specific topic, you should begin your search using a general descriptor from the database's thesaurus. Some databases do not have a thesaurus. However, you can use a label or phrase that describes the topic you are researching. You can narrow the search by adding multiple descriptors using "and" in your search. Step 9, Example 1. You are searching the ERIC database for a document using the descriptor drug addiction. This gives you a search result of 1,764. Now you will use the database's thesaurus to locate related descriptors. By using the thesaurus of the database, you search and find drug addiction and discover that drug abuse is a related descriptor. Now you will search the database using drug addiction and drug abuse. This gives you a search result of 1,233. Step 9, Example 2. Another method you can use to help narrow your search is to search for descriptors that only appear in the title. We know from example 1 that we will receive a result of 1,233 if we search the ERIC database using the descriptors drug addiction and drug abuse. By selecting the Select a Field option and choosing the field title before we search, the results will only find documents in which the descriptors drug addiction and drug abuse appear in the title. By doing this, we now receive a search result of 7. For further understanding, in the next slide, you will watch a video showing how to use the thesaurus to search the ERIC database. The link to the ERIC Thesaurus tutorial video is located in the description of this one. After you have finished viewing this video, you should go to the link to watch that tutorial. After completing steps 7, 8, and 9 in Chapter 3, you should be able to identify the relevant databases in your field of study, familiarize yourself with the organization of the database, and begin with a general descriptor, then limit the output.